If she can't keep a guy who has a kid with her, I don't want to date you either. You probably can't. You probably ain't gonna want. I'm probably not gonna be good with you either. A lot of these girls have problems, bro. A lot of these girls have mental issues.
Hello, Mama. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Today's topic is, as you can tell from the title, single moms are easy to get. They are easy targets for guys. They feel like they do not need to do too much to sleep with single mothers.
She's not expecting you to be this fucking. She's not expecting you to try to charm her panties off to be this fucking lover because you want to marry her. She's not expecting you to assume the boyfriend role. She's not expecting you to put her as like a girl with no kids, right? Her expectations are lower. She knows that guys don't see her as a catch, right? A lot of girls will even keep that out of the equation. A lot of girls won't even tell you that they have kids until maybe after you fuck them, because they know that could turn off a lot of guys, right? So to me, guys, these are the easiest women to sleep with, right? If you just can get past her babysitting her kids, right? Listen, she's on go, right? A lot of them, they work a lot. They have to take care of the kid, so they don't have time to go out and meet guys. They don't have time to date as much as they want. So when they do meet a guy, they tend to just they on go. They trying to fuck because they haven't got dick in a while, right? So these are the easiest girls.
Kind of opinions or this kind of people, let it push you, let it propel you. People that are saying that you're damaged goods, you just settle for less, just go for someone that is willing to bang you. Your expectations are too high. I'm here to encourage you to say keep going. It's going to be difficult, but just put all that energy into striving for yourself, trying to find a higher purpose for yourself. I know it's not easy, but in the long run, it's worth it. Until you find somebody that really understands you and sees the value in you, because you are still valuable. You just because you had a child. And also it's very important, because some of the points are right. Just because, like, being a single mom should let you be on your guard, should let you connect your senses. Everything you did wrong, you must address it. Like, you think to yourself, what led me to this? Was I promiscuous? Like some of us, some of us were married. So if you were married, you can say, well, I gave love a shot. I did everything the right way. It just did not work out. You use that to pick up yourself. That I wasn't a random, like going on the street, just whoever will bang me and I randomly get pregnant. So once you know that about yourself, it's easy to have high standards, because you're not just, where I come from in Yoruba, they say dida loda tomofi degbe egbe okin shele omo. You understand? Like, it's circumstances that bring people to the lowest point in their life, or to a low point in their life, and it doesn't mean because of that you now stay down, unless you were a low-level woman in the first place. And I'm very sorry to say, I'm not type to judge women. Like, low-level vibrations, like anyone who would have you, if Paul says you're beautiful, you go with that, or no judgment, but these are things you must take time to work on. My previous video, I was talking about being pick-me. So some of these issues that you have, or we have as individuals, you must sit yourself down and be like self-analytical. You have to analyze yourself and say, what are some of my flaws? What are some of my tendencies? And sit down and work on them. Sometimes you can't do it alone. You have to reach out to a therapist. And we're lucky these days. The world is full of life coaches here and there that you can approach. And some of them are just starting off. And sometimes it's as easy as talking to someone and they're able to give you a different perspective about yourself. Because you're in that situation, you're like, oh, I'm so good, I'm perfect, blah, blah, blah. Somebody else coming in will be able to give you a different perspective. And then if you take it on, you're able to improve your life. So take any negativity that's coming your way as a single mom. Use all the stigma, or use all the generalization as a single mom. Your kids will turn out like this, your this will this and that. Use that to say, you know what, I'm determined. Go into your library, go onto Google, search single moms that raised quality children, paste that onto your wall, and just let that be your concentration. Now, you know what? Obama was raised by a single mom. This person was raised by not to say make being a single mom like something to celebrate, but if you're in that situation, you can't kill yourself. So the best thing is, okay, these are children that came from single mom. How were they raised? How can I support my children? Those are things you think about. If they're saying boys from single mom households, they're likely to go off on a killing spree. So you as a mom, you're like, okay, what can I do? Do I need to be home when they're coming from school? So what kind of businesses what kind of business can I do that will allow me time to be able to overlook certain things? Or what kind of mannerism do I need to have to be able to have open communication with them where they're frustrated? Or what kind of support network of guys or men, solid men in your life? I'm not talking about pastors, please, because putting your children and then they get violated there and then the cycle continues. Just be on your grind. Your children are watching you. They are being motivated by you. Yes, you have needs, and feel free to quench your needs or whatever, satisfy yourself in any way you feel like, but as long as you're being responsible. But sometimes turn that sexual energy, turn that need for companionship into your fuel. Let it fuel you. Let it and yeah, don't listen to people saying, oh, you're wasting your youth away, you're gonna reach 40 or 50 or 60 and realize that, oh, you should have banged. So all the opportunity of men that wanted to bang you. If banging is what life is about, trust me, you'll still have opportunity to bang in your 50s and your 40s. So for now, focus and build. Right? If you build to a point, even any man in his right senses, whether you have 45 children, I'm not advising that you do, he will be able to think and say, wow, this woman is sensible, like this is someone I can work with. Then you go from there. It's better to marry late than to marry wrong. And if you're a single mom, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. So take your time. Do not give out yourself just to anyhow humans, just for the sake of pleasure. Right? Bye, mama. Have a lovely day and keep believing in yourself. You are fantastic.